How can I turn a message into a contact? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. Make sure to subscribe to our channels to get more daily tutorials. In this video, we'll be making a workflow starting with a new mention in Slack. Then we'll be reformatting the response using the AI wizard by Workload before using the details of the message in order to create a contact in Mailchimp. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the workload editor. We're going to give our workflow a title. This is going to be Slack mention to Mailchimp contact. And we're going to select our trigger by clicking in the trigger box. So our triggering app is going to be Slack. I've used that app recently, so it's down here in our recent apps list. So I can just click on Slack there. The event is going to be new mention to make sure I'm connected to my Slack account. The trigger is going to be hashtag contact. So whenever a message in Slack starts with this mention, then it will be turned into our Mailchimp contact. So we have a new mention. You can see the message here, which is the text in the response, has the name of our contact, a phone number, an email address, and a street address. So we're going to need to pull that information out and use the AI wizard by Workload to divide that into those different fields. So we'll click continue. We're going to use the AI wizard by Workload, which is one of our popular built-in tools. The event is going to be prompt your data. For the input data, I'm going to click on the plus sign and then come to my drop-down menu, and I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom where the text of the message is. And for my prompt, I'm going to say, divide text into separate fields for first name, last name, phone number, email address, street address, city, state, and zip code. All right, we have a success. So we divided that up into all those separate fields because when we're creating our contact in Mailchimp, we're going to need to put those things in one at a time. So we'll click continue here. We're going to add a step, which is going to be in Mailchimp. Again, it is a recent app I've used, so I can click here, or I can type Mailchimp into our search bar. The event is down at the bottom, which is add or update contact on a list. Make sure we're connected to Mailchimp. Our audience within Mailchimp is going to be my workload audience. So you're going to select this manually from our drop-down menu. If you have different mailing list audiences, you would select which one you want to use for this workflow, and then every new contact mentioned in Slack would be added to that same mailing list. The email address of our contact is going to come from our step 2. We're going to find the email address. We're going to leave status blank. For first name, click on the plus sign, come to our step 2, find the first name, plus sign, step 2, find the last name. Whenever you're creating a contact in Mailchimp, you need to give the contact a birthday and month, day format. If you don't have that information that's coming from your Slack, you can just make one up. So I can use 0101, and I'll know that that's not actually the birthday of these new contacts. And if I want to update that later, I can. The address is going to come from our step 2, and that's the street address. And then for city, we have city. For the state, state. For zip code, find zip code. Phone number. In Mailchimp, you need to put the email address in twice if you're creating a new contact. So make sure you find the same email address. Then we can click continue, and we can test this action. And we have a success. So we can click continue here. I can come to my contacts and reload that. And you can see Coop Chicky was just added with their email address, their street address, their phone number, their made-up birthday, and looks like our workflow worked correctly. So you can come back over to the workload editor. We can check and make sure there's a green dot in each of our nodes, and we can activate our workflow. And now, whenever we have a new mention in Slack of the word contact, then the AI wizard will reformat all that data so it can be used to create a contact in Mailchimp. That's how you can use Workload to build a workflow that'll automatically turn a message in Slack into a contact in Mailchimp. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this post, any questions you might have, or suggestions for future videos. You should also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel, and click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices flow more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.